Yeah, just tidied up the room, doing a bit of washing, because you know I feel better after doing some chores to catch up and get on top of things, ready for the new week, eh? It seems to be a thing, eh, with everyone else. Usually Sunday, if they have it off, to get jobs done around the house and get ready for the new week, eh? So that feels right to me when I have Sundays off, which I do today. So yeah, and then I might put a few things into the garage to be able to load up into the car later to then take to the new place. We managed to get the couch over yesterday, so that was a big thing because that was a bit stressful. The idea of having to get it there, but we managed to fit in the car this time again, so bit of a relief. And it's cool to be able to imagine what the place is going to look like with it being set up so cozy with the couch in there and things getting there. But yeah, we did also a bit of organising when we were there yesterday. Excuse me. In terms of slowly putting things in places where we thought that they would live. You know, for example, the new rubbish bin we have, we put it beside where the fridge will be, I think. And just putting the clothes in certain spots and just slowly organising things. So yeah, we're getting there. It's exciting. Only 9 days away now, so woo. So it's Monday, working today, having a little stroll break. Beautiful day again. Nice to get out of the car for a bit. It's been quite a steady day today. So I've had 4 orders already. The first 3 orders were together, so what that means is I had to get all of the orders from the pickup places, and then I had to deliver them once they were all on board. So I first went to KFC, picked up that order, then I headed to Z Station to pick up an order from there, and then also an order from, where was it again? It was this restaurant called Nom Nom. And then once all of those orders were on board, I took the orders to the customers' houses. And so yeah, that was a busy start to the shift. And then once that was done, had a 10-minute break and then had another order by itself, and just having another break now. So hopefully some more orders will come in soon. Yeah. At dinner tonight, the lovely Jeep whipped up this amazing meal, nice and healthy. We got potatoes, salmon and broccolini. It's our first time actually eating broccolini, so we're excited to see how it goes. Woo! Thank you, Jeep Up. You're lovely. I love you. So it's Wednesday today, and I'm working today from 1 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It's been a bit of a boring shift, I gotta admit. Sometimes when it's so quiet, it can be a bit boring. In parts, it's okay because I get to catch up on YouTube or catch up on jobs on my phone, and it's productive that way, or it's just simply relaxing. But it can become a bit of a drag when you're just waiting for so long, but that's just the reality of some days on this job. I've just got to be honest with you. You sort of take the good with the bad. So yeah, just got to admit the tough bits of life too sometimes, eh? I find that it's relatable to be realistic, as well. So I just like to share the highs and lows of life as well, to give you guys something to relate to, and also comfort for you guys in terms of letting you guys know that, you know, sometimes you just have those days where it's a bit meh and not the best, but you know, we're all in this together and we're all doing life together and on the same earth, and it's important that we share love and share kindness, and that's just life, and you just got to take an hour at a time if you have to, and try to find the joy in little things. Like before, I was listening to a YouTube video and I was just taking joy out of that, and that was good. And then yeah, I just took joy out of eating my lunch that I made today, which was a couple of salami and cheese sandwiches, an apple and tuna, and just took joy out of that. So you're just going to take little bits of joy where you can, when you're having those not so good days or a bit boring days. But yeah, that's just a piece of advice I'd give to you guys, or a reminder. But yeah, although there is still potential, it is only 4 o'clock and there's still 3 hours to go. So, you know, dinner time coming up, and that's usually the busiest periods of the day, even on quiet days. So should hopefully get a few more orders still, and I think it's school holidays, so that could mean that kids at home and more likely to get orders, and so it's promising. It could just be one day of the week, and that's all good. Just trying to give myself kindness, and not beat myself up because it's out of my control whether people order or not. But yeah, I just thought I would share with you guys, because I want to be as honest as I can and just let you guys know what's happening in my life. And don't get me wrong, I love my life and I think it's awesome, and I'm not here to complain. I'm just here to just share life and just let you guys know that you're not alone if you're having a hard day or things aren't going your way. Just stay positive, find the joy in little things, keep things to look forward to. Even for me, it's like, you know, getting to see my partner later tonight, once we're both done with work. And yeah, so yeah, stay positive, guys. Gosh, it was funny. I was scrolling on Facebook, doom scrolling as you do, and I came across Good Pops, their Facebook page. One of their posts, they put in just advertising their Black Doris Plum ice block, and I gotta say that one is good. And I said in a comment on that post something like, this flavour really gives me a pop of sunshine. You know, it gives me a pop of sunshine. Being a good pop, that pops off and gives me a pop of sunshine. So shout out to Leon from Good Pops. He's a good man. He would sell us, when I say us, I'm talking about me, my dad, and the rest of the team at Jared's Fruit and Veg, these ice blocks called Good Pops, and they're unreal. If you ever in Mapua, go to Jared's Fruit and Veg, great fruit and veg shop, and buy yourself a Good Pop while you're at it too, or maybe even 4-pack. And yeah, just had to put out a shout out. Got some bathroom supplies that we're gonna put into the garage to then load up into the car later. Georgia did a good job of getting the stuff out of the drawer here and putting it in little piles for then me to take it to the garage. So we just got like our bits and pieces that we'll use in the meantime until we move out the essential stuff. So making moves. Hey guys, yeah, just had another delivery, so that was good. It was another Z delivery, so yeah, it's cool how people support these businesses. I especially love when the small businesses get supported. It just really helps them, and I'm just always so grateful when people choose to go with deliveries because I know it can be expensive, but I really appreciate it. Like it helps me, and I'm just so grateful for each delivery and each customer. But yeah, if you're wondering what a busy day looks like, so a busy day, say if I'm doing 8 hours, it could look like 18 to 22 orders. That about is maybe two 10-minute breaks if I'm lucky with that. Uh, but then a slow day could look like somewhere between 8 to 12 deliveries. I'm just going off 8 hour shifts because that's what I usually do on average, I would say. Uh, but yeah, and then yeah, I would say on average lately I've got between 15 and 22 most days, which has been pretty good actually. Helps me get by. Uh, but I had the busiest day ever. I think it was last Sunday. It was 40 deliveries, so that's like double a normal busy day for me. That was insane. I don't know what the occasion was, but yeah, that was pretty cool. To be fair though, I don't usually work Sundays, but now I'm doing full time Sundays, so like full 8 hours on Sundays. So maybe that's the normal for a Sunday. That's pretty cool if it is, because it's good money. But yeah, just thought it would be interesting to share that, and yeah.